Good afternoon, boys and girls. How are you today? This is Mrs. Bowman, and I'm going to be reading you this book. It's called 10 for Me. This is going to be the first in 4 books we're going to be reading during this number sense class we're going to be doing this summer. And this week, or today especially, it's all about the number 10. So here we go. 10 for Me. It's by Barbara Mariconda, and it's illustrated by Sherry Rogers. We got ready to go, just Ed and I, our goal to catch some butterflies. Ed with his net and I with my book set out in the field and started to look. Butterfly Field Guide for Young Explorers. That first day out, it wasn't much fun cause Ed netted 10 and I netted none. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 10 plus 0 is 10, Ed said. 10 plus 0 is 10. And right here at the bottom, it gives you some examples of how to catch butterflies. And it says, to attract butterflies, you need to provide a food source, nectar or pollen, and a host plant for the female to lay her eggs. So fiery skippers lay their eggs on tall grass. Now, Ed and his friend are keeping count of the butterflies they have caught by keeping tallies. And when you get 5, when you do 5 marks, on the 5th mark, you do a crosshatch. So that shows there's a group of 5 there and a group of 5, and 5 plus 5 makes 10. He has 0. So let's read on. That second day out still wasn't much fun cause Ed netted 9 and I netted 1. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 9 plus 1 equals 10, Ed said. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Each butterfly species uses different flowers, grasses, or trees as their host plant. Caterpillars will eat from that special plant. So here again is our tally. So let's count. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So Ed has 19, he has 1. So let's look over here. That third day out, I was still feeling blue cause Ed netted 8 and I netted 2. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 8 plus 2 equals 10, Ed said. 8 plus 2 equals 10. Plants and butterflies have adapted together over thousands of years. Monarch butterflies use milkweed poison to protect themselves. So this is what we see most often is monarch butterflies, okay? So they're still keeping tallies. That 4th day out, I still couldn't see how Ed netted 7 and I netted 3. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 7 plus 3 equals 10, Ed said. 7 plus 3 equals 10. So there they are using their butterfly nets to catch butterflies. The 5th day out, I was still feeling sore cause Ed netted 6 and I netted 4. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 6 plus 4 equals 10, Ed said. 6 plus 4 equals 10. And there they are, keeping their tallies. That 6th day out, I thought I would die cause Ed netted 5 and so did I. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 5 plus 5 equals 10, we said. 5 plus 5 equals 10. That 7th day out, I used my new tricks. And Ed netted 4 and I netted 6. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 4 plus 6 equals 10, I said. 4 plus 6 equals 10. That 8th day out, it felt just like heaven. Cause Ed netted 3 and I netted 7. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 3 plus 7 equals 10, I said. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Have you figured out what they're doing yet? They're figuring out how to make 10 each day. Yes, and each day, one of them gets one of the add-ins and one gets the other. We add them together and get the sum of 10. That 9th day out, I really felt great because Ed netted 2 and I netted 8. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 2 plus 8 equals 10, I said. 2 plus 8 equals 10. And there they are. That 10th day out, it was my turn to shine because Ed netted 1 and I netted 9. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 1 plus 9 equals 10, I said. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Look, Ed is sad, but he shouldn't be. That last day out, well, I did it again. Poor Ed netted none and I netted 10. How many in all? Let's add them again. Well, 0 plus 10 equals 10, I said. 0 plus 10 equals 10. And then we stopped and looked at our scores to see which one of us finally caught more. How many for Ed? How many for me? It looks like a tie, Ed shouted with glee. But wait, what's this? Hey, look and see. It looks like now the winner is me. She has all the butterflies all over. So right here on the back, we have some number patterns, okay? So we're going to look at this and talk about what happens on the first day, the second day, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. And then you can look on the back and see if there's a pattern that they're following, okay? So in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about what makes 10. We're going to be talking about using our 10 fingers and all the partners of 10. That's the add-ins we put together. Then we're going to be talking a little bit about subitizing. And subitizing is going to be utilizing some patterns that we find today. So I will copy these patterns and I will put them either on Seesaw or in an email to your families, and you can figure out how to do this math, okay? I look forward to working with you today and the rest of the summer or the rest of the month.